What other people think of you has nothing to do with you. And I'm going to prove it to you with this story. So when I was in my 20s, I went to a personal growth workshop, a weekend-long workshop. And one of the practices that they did in the workshop at like day 3, they said, now I want you to think about the person in the room that you like the least. Someone that triggers you, someone that stands out as like rude or obnoxious or you just don't like. And then they said, I want you to go up and invite that person to lunch and tell them what it was about them that made you not like them. I know this sounds harsh, and believe me, in the moment, it was like I thought of someone, and then I started panicking, thinking about asking them to lunch, and I did it. I walked up to this person and invited them to lunch, and then someone came up and invited me to lunch, and then another person invited me to lunch, and then another person and another person. 5 people invited me to lunch. And I was very obliging, and I like made a reservation for lunch, and then I made it bigger, and then I made the table bigger. So 6 of us went to lunch. And when we explained to the other person what it was about them that we didn't like, it never had anything to do with that person. It never had anything to do with me. One person was like, I heard that you worked at a health club and I've been struggling with my weight and I've been up and down and up and down. And it just made me instantly not like you. Another person said, you seem very agreeable and happy to be here. And I have a lot of resistance and that just really bothered me. Another person said, it's like everyone likes you. And I don't feel that same level of likability. All of those things, I was very open-hearted to hearing all that, but it had nothing to do with me. And the reason I approached the person had nothing to do with them. It was like they looked like a cousin of mine who I had a strained relationship with. It has nothing to do with you if someone doesn't like you. And it's a great lens to wear when you see someone who triggers you, that it actually has nothing to do with them, so you can let it go. Wear this lens and see how much more acceptance it brings into your life and how it can help you to let things go and show up in the world as your better and then best self. Try it and take your power back.